Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Would you please stand for the national anthem? And I am proud to present Olivia Hadley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. I would like to welcome you all to the Dakota's High School's National Honor Society induction ceremony. Today, we are here to celebrate the inductees' academic and service accomplishments. The students being inducted today demonstrate a special characteristic: the ability to make a difference. I stand here to recognize the students who represent what true excellence, hard work, and making a positive influence in the world is. Understand that the mark you leave on the world will impact the present and the future. My hope for you is to not only hold the National Honor Society to a greater standard, but also yourself, allowing us all to be the best version of ourselves. Before beginning the ceremony, I'd like to take a moment to recognize notable contributors to the National Honor Society, our executive board and advisors. Our executive board for this school year consists of Vice President Rachel Couchard, Secretary Caitlin Demarest, Treasurer Tiffany Demarest, Parliamentarian Thea Walurski, and Trustees Elena Goronsky and Sophia Wang. Our advisors are Mrs. Avey and Mrs. Pisco-Pink. Together we contribute our unique talents and abilities for the success of the National Honor Society. To the parents of the inductees, you have demonstrated to your children that it is important to be a light in this world and to make a positive difference. Being the one to take a stand requires courage, and your children have shown that courage. Now, please help me welcome our Vice President, Rachel Couchard, with the opening inspiration.
Being a part of the National Honor Society has changed my life so much. I've had so many opportunities to connect with the people in my community, and it's so heartwarming to see how much of an impact you can have on people through your own acts of service. In today's world, we all need a helping hand, and we should be able to look toward one another. In our schools, our sports, our clubs, and our neighborhoods, we should be there for each other. Today, we celebrate our new inductees, students who have shaped Dakota into the community it is today, showing ambition in academics, leadership, and service. You are chosen to be a member of National Honor Society for your outstanding character and commitment to serving your community. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and please make the most of this opportunity. Thank you so much for your time, and again, congratulations to our new members. I now welcome our parliamentarian, Thea Walurski, to talk about the National Honor Society's history.
The National Honor Society was founded in 1921. Its initial resolution stated, "The chief business of secondary schools is to make the greatest possible contribution to the realization of the American ideal." Comprised of hundreds of local academic organizations, the National Honor Society gained its strength and influence from its size and common purpose: the betterment of the person to improve our community. Keeping this message in its roots, the National Association of Secondary School Principals decided upon character, scholarship, leadership, and service as the 4 core values. These values are what makes a student different from their fellow members. Dakota High School's chapter of National Honor Society was established in 1997 with 33 members. Today, in our 25th year, we have grown to 253 current members that will continue to uphold the standards set by the members of the past. The new inductees are becoming part of an organization that is an honorable symbol to our community. New members will carry these pillars of the National Honor Society. These values will not only be held within this organization, but will be carried throughout the rest of our lives past our high school careers. From the wise words of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing. Our Secretary, Caitlin Demarest, will now discuss our first pillar, character.
As said by author Anthony Giangelo, without a sense of caring, there can be no sense of community. To care about others is truly the only way to build a community, whether it be at home, in school, and in society. As members of the National Honor Society, students are expected to care about the people, about them, and the work they are doing, a representation of their character. All the students here today have demonstrated that their character is worthy. Through service, respect, and compassion towards others, these students have showed that they have the capacity to be leaders in society. A true leadership is impossible without adequate character. With the advent of social media and the internet, it's incredibly easy to allow one's character to fade away behind the screen and to let our worst traits come forward. Those here today have been chosen not only for their intellect and the service they have and will do for this community, but for their willingness to demonstrate good character. Being respectful, compassionate, and even kind is not a passive thing. Each day we wake up and are presented with a choice. How will we treat those we interact with today, whether they be friends, acquaintances, or those we hold grudges against? It is these moments, I believe, that one's character is truly on display. Rudeness and selfishness come naturally to us as humans. Without thinking, we move towards to which benefits ourselves the most, not what is best for others. As members of the National Honor Society, each one of us makes the choice to be kind, compassionate, understanding, and caring. Only then can it be said that someone has upheld the pillar and has demonstrated good character. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Tiffany Demarest to talk about scholarship, not only another pillar of the National Honor Society, but one of the most important aspects in a student's life.
Hello to our new members, family, and friends. I am so honored to be able to stand up here with my fellow e-board and speak with you tonight about scholarship, something our bright new members have all exhibited. The inspiring author Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Scholarship is not to be created by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge." The students that sit here before us, who have worked relentlessly to obtain good grades, do not do so just by doing what they're told. They have put effort and pride into their work because they have a longing and passion for knowledge. Knowledge that is not constricted to the boundaries of a high GPA and good grades, but the creativity and innovation that will help them be the leaders and scholars of tomorrow. We are so lucky to be in an environment that nurtures our young minds and allows us to push our new members and boundaries. As members of the National Honor Society, you are expected to be a scholar in the classroom and the community. You should use your knowledge to seek new ideas, new projects, and new experiences that can enrich your community and its needs. This organization clears a path for students to evolve into spectacular adults later in life. I am so excited to be able to work alongside you and be able to hear the innovative and original thoughts and ideas that you have. I thank you for listening to my message. Keep reading, keep studying, keep yearning for learning, as it is the path that leads to greatness. I now introduce to you Trustee Sophia Wang.
I would like to congratulate all of you on this esteemed accomplishment. Today we are celebrating the many qualities that define you as the outstanding people you are, one of which bring your unequivocal leadership skills. But what does it mean to be a leader? It means taking action beyond what is expected of you. It means empowering others and encouraging positive change. Your membership in Dakota's National Honor Society will grant you the ability to use your leadership to improve not only the community around you, but also yourself. There are many different types of leaders, but none better than the other. Like Princess Diana once said, "I lead from the heart, not from the head." Leadership comes in many shapes, and making it your own is vital to your personal growth. Maybe you're the type who tends to lead in the background, or maybe you find it easy to strike up riveting conversations. Nonetheless, all leaders have one thing in common: they should be adaptable and open to change. Your leadership journey will not end after high school. It will follow you through your whole life. No more stuttering through work meetings or college presentations. The skill you will harvest throughout your time in NHS will help you become a more assertive and confident leader. Today begins your time as NHS members. As a fellow dedicated leader, I am honored to be your trustee this year and watch all of you transform into passionate individuals. Now I would like to introduce our second trustee, Elena Gronsky, who will express the importance of service.
Although these past years have hosted some of the most difficult events some of us have lived through, it has also brought together moments of unity. It has shown us what true service is. Service isn't something you do because you want to get paid or get the extra edge on your college applications. Service is doing something out of the goodness of your heart because you know it's the right thing to do. Service is knowing that a majority of us listening are privileged in one way or another, and our duty to everyone around us is to use that and our skills to give back to the people who don't have the same opportunities that we have. And this is the kind of service that Dakota's chapter of NHS focuses on, the genuine service that we can provide to our community. None of our members volunteer their time wanting anything out of it other than the feeling of, I did something good today. It is also the kind of service that is able to persist in these rapidly changing times. When traditional large groups events may not run like usual, Dakota NHS members are able to adapt and do what they can to serve others. You never know how much you can help others in your community until you ask. Nobody can predict what the future has in store for us, but what we can predict and count on for every member of Dakota NHS is that we can be the people using our time to make the world better for those who need it most.
It is my pleasure to now introduce Mr. Koskis.
Thank you, Olivia, and thank you everyone for being here. My name is Kevin Koskis, and I am privileged and honored to be the principal here at Dakota High School. I've spent my entire 25-year career in education at DHS as a teacher, coach, advisor, and administrator, and I could not be more proud of what we've accomplished through the years and be more excited with what the future holds for our school. Much of my excitement and anticipation of what lies ahead for Dakota is due largely in part to the young people that are being inducted as new members of our National Honor Society chapter today. When one thinks of the title of the group to which we are inducting 130 new members, often the focus on that title is on the word honor. One can think of the word honor in a variety of different contexts. In many cases in high school, the association aligns frequently with another phrase, graduating with honors, which translates into a recognition of the grades one has achieved in high school or an honors class that approaches subject matter in an accelerated or an advanced fashion in our classrooms. In many cases, the term is used within the context of academics. However, with that said, I encourage our new inductees to think of the honor in National Honor Society in a different way. One definition of honor from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines the term as a, quote, keen sense of ethical conduct, end quote, synonymous with the word integrity. In this regard, I encourage all members to always pursue honorable choices that exemplify integrity and character. In many respects, our choices define who we are. Choices made in the pursuit of honorable endeavors with integrity and character will undoubtedly serve you well, not only during this year of high school and in your high school education, but well beyond. Instilling and cultivating this value in its members is one of National Honor Society's fundamental principles. And each of you has already demonstrated a certain level of the attributes I have spoken of in order to gain admission into Dakota's NHS chapter. My challenge to each of you is to be reflective about your approach to school and life, and look for opportunities to continue to grow in this area. Involvement in NHS can and should be more than an entry on a college application or on a resume, or a certificate to display on the photo and recognition board at your graduation party. Membership in NHS offers so much more. Being part of this group provides all members the chance to serve their community in so many different and enriching ways. There's nothing like the feeling that comes from serving others and knowing that you have helped someone in need. You have all stepped forward to serve in some way, shape, or form, either as members of this group or otherwise. I encourage you to continue to embrace service with a true servant's heart, not as a task or a process to be completed to maintain your membership. Service shouldn't be a job that you have to do. Humble servants who put their fellow classmates, friends, and neighbors first, putting their needs before their own, are those who are demonstrating that character and integrity I mentioned earlier, just as much as a commitment to service. Make serving and helping others a priority. Be genuine in your approach, and serve from a mindset that squarely focuses on the good that comes from providing support and aid to others. Our local community, and our world for that matter, need humble, dedicated, service-minded young people now maybe than ever before. The next part of National Honor Society title itself that I'd like to offer some commentary on is the term society. NHS, existing as a society in name, is a group that is characterized by a level of commitment and investment beyond that of many other student activity groups here at Dakota. Again, turning to Merriam-Webster, society can be defined as, quote, an organized group working together or periodically meeting because of common interests or beliefs. Dakota's chapter of NHS is undoubtedly an organized group, without question, due in large part to the efforts of its officers and dedicated advisors and our faculty council. With 250 plus total members, it is no small feat to keep everyone pulling in the same direction. Recognizing that reality, it's also important to note that the responsibility of maintaining and growing this organization does not fall solely on the shoulders of its leaders. The entire society, working together because of its common beliefs in the importance of scholarship, leadership, character, and service, plays a role. Everyone plays a role in helping the organization be all it can be, including our new inductees. It's only as a result of the engagement of all of our members that NHS will realize its full potential and positive impact. For each member, that engagement may mean putting the group before oneself at times, which in today's day and age, as referenced earlier, is perhaps even more challenging than ever before. In our I-oriented world nowadays, it's easy to fall into a Burger King mindset to want to have it your own way. It's all too easy to be distracted and lose sight of honorable priorities while trying to maintain a social media presence and project a particular image of yourself through Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter. But serving with honor as part of this society provides a network of peers who are rooted in the same principles. I encourage you to connect with one another in person as much as possible, doing so safely, and enjoy the benefits of being part of this group that too often are taken for granted. Share with one another, lift one another up, emphasize positives, look for ways to help and lead. These are all ideals that I hope you embrace as members of NHS working together this year. If you do, I can say with the utmost confidence that you will leave Dakota with a wealth of experiences and relationships that will last a lifetime. Before closing my remarks, I also want to say thank you. Thank you to our officers. Your willingness to embrace a leadership role as part of Dakota's largest student organization is to be commended. I wish you all the best as our chapter's leadership team this school year. To our senior members who aren't with us but are here in spirit, thank you for their dedication to NHS to this point and what I know will be positive leadership from each and every one of them for our new members throughout this school year. To our new members, thank you for demonstrating your desire to be part of a group that does so much for our local community. I am excited to watch what you accomplish this year. To our advisors, thank you for your dedication and commitment to our students. The job of an NHS advisor is a tireless one, and we are grateful for your service. And to the Faculty Council, thank you for your willingness to step forward to be an important part of NHS here at Dakota in upholding the high standards for all members in the organization itself. And finally, thank you to the parents, guardians, family members, and friends of our new inductees that are here with us in person today, as well as who are watching this recording in the future. I've talked about the importance of community and support of one another as part of my remarks today. The impact and influence you have had on the students being inducted into NHS today cannot be measured, and for that we are very grateful. And now it is my pleasure to invite Olivia back to the podium to introduce the official induction portion of our ceremony and the presentation of our new members.
Thank you, Mr. Koskis. I would now like to welcome back Rachel Couchard, who will lead the new inductees in the National Honor Society Pledge. New inductees, please stand and turn on your candles.
Repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the highest purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected, always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward all things that shall advance the welfare of the school. Thank you.
Our advisors, Mrs. Avey and Mrs. Piscopink, will now introduce you all to the new members of Dakota's chapter of the National Honor Society.
Rachel White. Olivia Tomlinson. Flavia Pampu. Benjamin Viviano. Megan Gill. Victoria Nestorovsky. Laura Jordan. Bridget McAvoy. Samantha Fudge. Anna Shira Matero. Zach Fringer. Taylor Solomon. Faith Maloney. Alyssa Wend. McKenna Pronick. Beatrice Evgenyava. Christian Clark. Olivia Gardner. Bella Austin. Alyssa Balcom. Jenna Cox. Ava Thomas. Madeline Belmonte. Sarah Manson. Maria Mastronardi. Gianna Cami. Samantha Shiflett. Caitlin Fisher. Sarah Bazzi. Angelia Duska. Angelina Terpcheski. Milena Gargasulis. Skylar Myers. Sarah O'Neill. Matthew Burns. Ryan Jarvis. Aiden Lawton. Andreas Kostelakis. Alex Kavaluk. Delia D. Remaker. Dylan Walzak. Jake Gorecki. Dawson DeMaria. Camden Garvalia. Olivia Wheeler. Brooke Earl. Andrew Palmer. Jeffrey Garrett. Ava Stevanovic. Nikolina Terpcheski. Maxwell Wood. Ella Juarez. Lindsay Mundell. Veronica Jacosalam. Ramina Kalami. Isabella Saporian. Noah Erickson. Carter Call. Aiden Kreitzer. Jacob Leha. Abby O'Connell. Ayana Dalton. Amelina Yakabelli. Ishel Usman. Sarah Kamal. Alex Dabrowski. Giovanna Paraska. Sareem Iqbal. Elena Detloff. Caitlin McMurray. Ryan Ashworth. Caden Davis. Kendall Barron. Elizabeth Warnack. Emma Tamaris. Hannah Jankowski. Claire Kraft. Anna Gegovic. Brooke Forey. Gavin Tensha. Gina Miller. Mackenzie Kane. Noah Jenna. Nathan Colito. Rachel Schneider. Xander Hume. Aaron Angelus. Audrey Schneider. Samantha Popowski. Grace Wills. Angela Petrovich. Ethan Ostrowski. Mackenzie Patnod. Ava Stang. Alyssa Datto. Sophia Agini. John Peters. Mackenzie Russin. Sydney Earl. Dylan Tursky. McGuire Slaga. Casey Horton. Lindsay Harvey. Austin Schaefer. Madison Short. Kylie Bujenski. Alani Green, Jonathan Youngblood, Ella Patterson, Sarah Capocha, Monica Jarofsky, Peyton Simrak, Stephanie Rodriguez, Alana Garrison, Jada Hilton, Gianna Rudbean, Catherine Yanalakis, Sophia Pickler, Cassidy Gomes, Isabel Larson, McKenna Goike, Alita Tiburcio, Chloe Hilgendorf, Nicholas Carlson, Jacqueline Felicia, Aliana Schumann, Alexandra Sturchevsky, Alita Yusuf, and Ian Zarowski.
Before we end today's ceremony, I would love to share a few words of encouragement. Together, we will forever uphold the values of the 4 pillars: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Standing as one despite our differences, we will be the one to make a lasting impact on the world. I leave you with these parting words. A good person is one who respects others and their differences. They are helpful and considerate, willing to put others first when necessary. They are kind and pleasant. They help people who are not in a position to help themselves and are always willing to learn. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It is never about the role, always about the goal. Go out into the world and be that good person. Thank you. That concludes the ending of our induction ceremony. Thank you all. Thank you, parents, for coming.